Got your mans on go.
Hey girlfriends, welcome back to the Girlfriend Experience. Today you just got me. We got Dee, who is away on vacation with her in-laws. She's there in Vegas. Hot Vegas is like 105. And we have Brandy, who's handling a family emergency. So we should be back together next week. But we do have our producer on, super producer today. We got Star. Hey, Star.
Hello.
So, well, let's get into it. By now, you have heard the Diddy verdict. It came today, and I was kind of shocked. I wasn't expecting it, even though I heard different sources saying that the feds did not present their case as well as they should have, or as well as they could have, for the two major charges. So, we know that he was found guilty of 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution, and he was cleared of the most serious charges, which was racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking. So let's circle back there. He was charged in the beginning with 1 count of racketeering, conspiracy, and 2 counts of sex trafficking, and 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. And he was only found guilty in those 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. The one was for Cassie, and the other one was for Jane Doe. Puff's lawyers, after the verdict came out, they asked, they let him out on $1 million bond. Assured the judge that his passport would be handed over and that his PJ, his private jet, was being rented out already. So someone had it. He was renting it out all while he was incarcerated, making revenue off it, I think. So the judge came back. The judge denied him bail, and now he has to serve his time. The judge did say he would consider moving up his sentencing. So his sentencing is supposed to be sometime in October. The judge agreed that, well, he didn't agree, but he said he would consider moving up his sentencing date. So we'll see what happens with that. His kids were heartbroken because when the verdict came out, they were very happy. His one son, King, gave an interview outside of the courthouse. He's thanking people. He's dancing. They're playing music. They're having a good time outside of the courthouse. Then a source had said that she was on the elevator with two of his other sons that were discussing a 4th of July party, and they were excited, hyped that dad might be home for the party, but no such thing. I think all of that was probably the judge was probably persuaded by a letter that Cassie's lawyer wrote saying that she felt in danger and that other victims could feel in danger. He's in danger to society. They found all those guns in his house, all the different weapons, all the ammunition, all that stuff. So I'm pretty sure the letter and then with the evidence that they found, they were just like, no, he's a danger to society. We're going to keep him in and he's going to do his time. So more to come on that. But I was surprised. I was really surprised. The feds, they really, I guess they really butched up their case because 2 counts out of 5 he was found guilty on. We'll see what happens with that. My AI Brandy and AID, what y'all think about that? Okay. The man who sued Chris Brown for allegedly striking him with the tequila bottle at the nightclub dismisses the lawsuit. That's it. That's all I got to say. The Don Julio bottle that he cracked him with didn't mean nothing. I don't know if they settled out of court. Who knows? But yeah, that was dismissed. So let's talk about Portia. Portia from the Housewives again. Portia's divorce. Portia has finalized her divorce. She was awarded $40,000 per month for the next 15 months. And that was, I think, the length of time that they were together. So that's how that's why they granted her the 15. But she came up. Portia knew exactly what she was doing. Stole Drew's husband, married him, and then got a divorce. And now she is up $40K monthly. She gets to stay in a house, and he has to pay the bills and take care of all of that. And if he decides to sell the house, she gets half of the proceeds. So she had a good lawyer. Portia, girl, you didn't came up. I heard you do an interview saying you're lonely, divorce is not this, divorce is that. Girl, you know you wanting this, and you know you want to smile, rejoice, and you're happy. You can go on, move on with your life. Oh, you think you fooling. But to each his own. You do your thing, Portia. Watch, you're going to have these other ladies out here trying to go over to Africa to find them an African king. And Phaedra, let's talk about Phaedra real quick. Well, no, I'm going to save Phaedra for next week, but Phaedra done got herself in some trouble. I saw you over the net today, and I was looking at different sources talking about you and what you're doing. Portia, we're going to talk when Dee and Brandy gets back. I was shocked to learn that 81-year-old Robert De Niro has a 2-year-old daughter named Gia. She was born in April 2023. He shares with his girlfriend Tiffany Chen. Gia is his 7th child. He was spotted out with his 2-year-old. He was taken to go meet the Wiggles. But look at you, Mr. De Niro, 81 years old with a 2-year-old. Really? Okay. Kanye. Sir, go get you some help. Now you got a song called Hail Hitler. And Australia said you can't come over there. You cannot step in there. They have banned you from Australia. Kanye, I don't know what's going on with you. You are losing it, crashing out, whatever the kids say. Kanye, get some help. Now I've seen this one other story about these 5th grade girls. Hey, Star, I wanted to know if you heard that story about the 5th grade girls who plotted on a boy to kill him.
No, I never heard of that.
All right, well, the 5th grade girls. There was 4 5th grade girls who planned to kill a boy who cheated on one of them. The students attended the Legacy Traditional School. And yeah, they all did their planning. So this is coming from the police. The police said the girls did their planning during lunch and during recess. They were planning to lure him to the girls' bathroom and execute their plan. One was in charge of bringing the knife. One was in charge of being the lookout. One was in charge of forging a note, and the other one was in charge of stabbing him. Luckily, the little girls had big mouths and were telling their friends, and some friend went and told the authorities or told someone at school what they called the authorities. The next day, they checked the girls' book bags, lockers, and all that stuff and found, they did find a knife, and they found the stuff, and the girls were arrested on misdemeanor charges. But they said that 3 out of the 4 girls were remorseful. 4th one was a psycho. She was giggling the whole time when they were talking to her, not making eye contact, giggling and smiling. So my thing is, okay, these girls were charged with the misdemeanor charges, but are their parents going to be charged? Because there's some states that charge parents with when the kids don't show up to school. Now these kids had a plot for murder, 5th grade. I think maybe the parents should be charged.
I don't think the parents will be charged.
I
think the only parent that may be charged is the one who brought the knife to school.
Okay. I want to see more on this. This is like psycho, or what people say now is diabolical. This is crazy to me because in 5th grade, all I was worrying about is riding my bike and going skating on the weekends with my girlfriends. I wasn't worried about no boys, dating them, breaking up, and then if we broke up, I'm going to kill you. That's weird because I think it said because he cheated on her. But 5th grade? I don't know. Thanks for your input, a star.
Of course.
All right. The side. I can see the side, but yeah. A Virginia mother is suing a funeral home. A Virginia woman has filed a shocking $5 million lawsuit after a family viewing turned into a real life nightmare. According to Law and Crime, Tabitha Worrell is taking legal action against Snelling Funeral Home in Chesapeake, Virginia, and its owner, Holloman Brown Funeral Home in Norfolk, after she says her son's body was found covered in maggots at his service. Court documents reveal Worrell is suing for a breach of contract and negligence stemming from a condition of her 24-year-old son, Torrin Williams, who died in a car crash on May 2nd. The family paid the funeral home a $3,000 fee to prepare Torrin's body for viewing and burial. But what they encountered instead was unbearable. Her family was horrified when they saw the son in the casket during the viewing. His face, nose, mouth, and other body parts allegedly was consumed by clumps of maggots. According to the complaint, the insects had burrowed holes in his cheeks. That is ridiculous. That is gross. Can you imagine after your son is fatally in a fatal car crash, you're already distraught. He's 24 years old. My baby is dead. Now I'm going to the funeral home for my viewing, and he has maggots all over, and they were burrowing in his face. I hope she wins this and gets what she wants to get out of this. I know it's nothing will help her get over her son's death, but that will help for the extreme conditions he was put in. And yeah, we'll see what happens. More to come on that because I'm gonna follow the story. Last thing I have to say here is, what the F is a fidget?
So my wife is about to explain to you her collection of fidgets, and if you have something to say about it, we got a problem. So keep the comments to a minimum and only likes. Babes, tell them about it.
Thanks, babe. So these are my fidgets, and this one is a cat. It's not my favorite.
Thank you for watching. I'll see you next week. We'll be on our regular time schedule. You'll have a full episode, but I just wanted to come in, give you a little bit of tea. Now I'm going to dip out. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week. Thank you for tuning in, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Go, 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 go. Got your mans on go. Go, 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 go.